You can't be mad, y'all. Can't be mad. All right, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and yeah, I'm in a lot better headspace today than I was yesterday. I was pretty upset yesterday about everything, but after I got in, I did the invoicing. He called me, we talked for a minute, and I pretty much told him my feelings on what transpired yesterday. And I know the video sounded a little bit harsher, but he really understood exactly what I was saying, and he paid me as if he understood. So, so at the end of the day, and I'll break the numbers down real quick. So at the end of the day, the invoice was $2,700, and that did include the rental and all. That was everything. $2,700 and $2,719 is what the invoice actually was. And I took all the stuff back when I went down to pick up my Sammy. I took all the stuff back, and that was over $335 right there with the things that I took back. And he understood, and he didn't. I mean, he's like, Ray, invoice me, man. And he said, I know that it was very frustrating for you. Because by the time, and he's a customer of mine, and I've known him for 15 years, and he just wants what he wants. And some customers are like that, but the problem I have is when people want what they want, and then they're really not willing to pay for that. People that want things now and want things, a certain way or whatever, well, I'll do it however the customer wants to do it. Now, yesterday was not, it was a good day from a financial standpoint. I don't like running things like that. I don't like being complicated. I don't like things being complicating and confusing on a job, especially a job that I have put, a lot of effort and stuff in, and I'm just wanted to come back on here this morning and tell you guys that really at the end of the day it all worked out, because we was over there for approximately 5 hours, approximately 5 hours, and sorry, Zach was over there for about an hour, and the invoice was $2,700. Now you can take a hard $1,000 of expenses out of that, so $1,700 for 40-foot trench. And I got all this digging around my house done too, and I still got the machine for 2 more days. We're going to go make 500 with the machine down the street here this morning. So when I invoiced him, he was not upset. That's, and that's, I don't know, man. If he was crying about the money, then we'd have a real problem. So, I don't know. Some people just come off, me explaining his the way he, changed the job and everything. And it wasn't nothing anal about anything. It was like, Ray, I think we should do it like this. I think this is going to be the best way to do it to minimize your risk of digging all across this property here. Because he knows, and I know that he knows that I know that, digging down through there was going to be a lot of obstacles in the way. Now, I was willing to take on all that and figure it all out, because a lot of the stuff was marked, and a lot of the stuff, he knew exactly where they were at. So, but he was still skeptical about, running trenches across his septic lines and stuff. And hey, I get it, at the end of the day, it's got to be about, it's got to be about getting paid, even though I don't like doing things like that, right? The effort in the job, not knowing anything about that kind of work, and then the plan getting changed 2 or 3 times, and me, having to consume all of that, and trying to be organized so we can make money at it, and I don't know, I just don't like doing things like that, no matter how much money I'm making or what. But in life, we're gonna do things that we don't like to do, and people are gonna, in business where you're, doing things like I do out here, people are gonna change their mind, and people are gonna, want some sense of control, right? And at the end of the day, if the business can profit, $1,500 a day profit in 5 hours or so, and learn a little something, it's okay. Is it really what I wanted to do? No, it's not. I wanted to be challenged a little bit more than that. But if the money makes sense, it makes sense. You can't really, I can't say nothing bad. He did not say what. I sent him the invoice, and I called him and sent him an invoice, and he didn't say, he said, I figured that you were gonna probably have to charge me like the first or second design that we did. And I'm like, well, I have to, man, because it's costing me. And he's like, Ray, I'm not worried about it. Just, invoice me. And, and he paid it last night with Zelle. So, $2,700 in 5 hours minus a $1,000 rental. That's, and the $1,000 rental is really, that's for everything that we done. He paid for the full rental for the full week. That's the way I invoiced it. I invoiced it for time, and of course I'm not done yet. I got to go over there and get my equipment and everything. So y'all gonna think this is crazy. So in our conversation yesterday afternoon, when he was, when we were talking about everything, the first thing he said was, dude, and he said it just like he said, that trench, that concept there is badass. He liked how wide it was, how deep it was, everything he liked about it. He said he thinks it's going to catch a lot of water. 2 pipes in there. We'll see. I think it will catch a lot of water. But, it might not be able to catch it all if you have a bad storm. But if you have a bad storm, then, ain't nothing going to catch all that water coming down the hill unless you put a freaking, I don't know, some big, commercial freaking drop inlets in or something. So he came at me during that conversation. We talked about the sod. So he asked me what I would charge to do sod over there, and he's gonna buy the sod. So, and y'all tell me if y'all think this is a good idea or not. I mean, I know a lot of you ain't gonna like it, think it's a good idea, but he asked me what I charged, and I told him that to lay a pallet of sod, which is, approximately 500 square feet, I charge $300 a pallet. Now, anybody that's laid sod knows that, well, I think that's a good number. I really do. And that does not include, well, that does include some minor prepping of the ground as we go. But that doesn't include the time that I'm going to spend over there, doing the grading and stuff that I'm going to be doing while the Bobcat's over there now. We're talking about just to lay the sod. So you figure 300 a pallet. That's what I told him, just to lay it. And he'll have it delivered there and everything. And he wants 12 to 15 pallets. So, I don't know, man. I know a lot of you guys would be like, man, and I wouldn't even do no more work for that dude, man. And I get that. And if he had tried to crab out on the invoice yesterday or said anything about it, then I probably would feel the same way. But he didn't, and he paid it, and he's he's happy as hell about everything. I didn't sense any, you know, you beat me, Ray type vibes, and I'm usually pretty good at that. So you figure if I do, let me figure it out right quick here. So if I do, if we'll say, he said between 12 and 15 pallets. He wants me to take some measurements over there. That's not a problem. I can do all that. So we'll say between 12 and 15, we'll say 13, we'll say 14 pallets. 14 times 300. $4,200 to lay 14 pallets of sod. And I don't have to buy anything. And I got a Bobcat. And I got a forks that I can put on the Bobcat to move the pallets around as I see fit. How long will that take? I don't know, according to how many people I can get to come out there, but I can pay everybody really good. If I get 3 people to come out there, you know, and me with the Bobcat and the ability to move it around, to move the pallets around as we do it, that would be the ticket, you know. Of course, that 300 does not include the reason the Bobcat is over there right now. There's some other grading things that we're going to do over there now. So I just kind of wanted to come on here, touch base with you guys, and let y'all know, hey, it's all good, man. When they pay like they pay, I can't cry, you know. So yeah, peace out. Okay, y'all, so we got that one limb, and that was intentional to let it fall on the roof lightly. So I'm trying to put my phone somewhere where it don't get destroyed. Okay, so after talking to the owner, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna get the machine over here, and I'm gonna put the machine up high behind all this, and we're gonna start cutting one at a time. And just using the machine to pull it this way. Once I get it on the ground, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna try to find a place to put you guys where y'all ain't in my way. Okay, y'all, so work smarter, not harder. So now we got a place to put some of this stuff as we're digging it out. I'm not gonna have Francisco running back and forth to the woods back there with wheelbarrow loads of stuff. So we're just gonna make it loose, and like these little suckers right here, we should be able to just pull them up by hand once I start loosening the dirt up in there. We got rakes, and then we just put everything on here, because it's not going to be a lot. And then when I go to the bamboo site to finish up that ditch that I started, then yeah, y'all see what we're doing over here, man. We straight G's over here, y'all. We ain't playing, man. So y'all see what we're doing over here. We ran back to the house. We're gonna get a lawnmower. I got Francisco gonna grab a lawnmower so we can I can really do a lot better moving the dirt around and filling in some of the holes and everything with the lawnmower. The lawnmower is gonna make it where we can move right along and don't have to spend so much time picking up little stuff. So we're pretty much done over there. So while I was there, you know, I wasn't contracted to rip out that big crepe myrtle tree, but after I got over there, I got to looking at everything, and I saw how easy everything was going. Well, I asked her if she, you know, if she wanted me to rip that tree out, but she did want me to rip it out, but I didn't want to, you know, commit to that. So when I got over there and got to feeling around in the ground, you know, you got to kind of feel around. I texted her and I said, if I can get this stump out, would you be willing to do another $150? And she said, yeah. So now we're at $750, and it's 11:15 right now. So yeah. And we're not killing ourselves. Neither one of us. Francisco's a great worker, man. He's smart. You know, he is. He's just smart. He's just smart. Got a lot more life experience than most of the guys who come out here over the years. So I'm gonna make sure he gets paid real good, man. He'll probably make, good money, because I got to keep him out here. He's got bills to pay. He's got mortgage to make and all that. So, but instead of loading the lawnmower up on this trailer, I just told him to hop on the mower, and he can just ride it over. So, but we're about to knock this out, and we're gonna be done by lunch. We got over here probably around 8:45 or so, 9 o'clock. Yeah, 3 hours, $750, man. That ain't bad money, man. And then Zach's out cutting grass. So, yeah. Francisco didn't understand why I wanted a lawnmower over here, but I'm finna show him. Lawnmower make a big difference on stuff like this, because you can really, the blades will really help with all the root, the little tiny stuff, man. It looks so bad. All right, y'all, so we got the lawnmower over here. Y'all gonna see what this lawnmower does with some of this. It's really gonna help big time. This looks pretty good right here. That's kind of how, but there's a lot of dirt, loose dirt. It takes dirt a while to pack back down. So we're basically gonna yeah, but we should be here another 20 minutes, y'all, and we'll be done. This is a wrap right here. I'm gonna set y'all somewhere on the wheelbarrow. I'm gonna move the Mini X out of the way, and I'm gonna get on this mower, y'all. Let me show y'all how to be a pimp on a mower, man. So y'all see how choppy and it is. I can't really smooth it with that, even with the blade, but the mower's gonna help. Watch. So here's the after. She's super happy about it, and yeah, y'all saw that we went and got a lawnmower. Lawnmower really helps with stuff like this, to kind of, I don't know, to spread a little bit of the dirt around, and yeah. But y'all see what it is, man. It looks great, man. So we're gonna load up and get up out of here, man. We got other stuff we got to do, man. Peace out. All right, y'all, so Francisco's on the machine, just goofing off over here while we got the machine going, let him play on it. Nothing serious or anything over here, so. Easy, easy, huh? Easy money, y'all. Easy money. Takes some getting used to, though. And I'm not one to train nobody. I don't know shit about them, But it's good to have guys out here that want to do something different than just what the norm, right? But I don't really see myself being a big time operator anyway. I'd rather just be the owner and own the machines and hire people to run them. I mean, I'll run them, until I get to that point, if I ever do. But the goal is not for me to be a Bobcat operator. I can, but that's not my, I had much rather do something else.
And I'm not one to teach nobody nothing. Well, it definitely takes a while to learn how to run one of these real good. Y'all see him? Gonna let him do that for a minute. Let him just play around. Okay, man, that's all we got today, man. We turned that job into a little more money, so it went from 600 to 750. So once we decided we were gonna do that, then we really didn't have to do anything else, man. I got Zach out cutting grass. So we did 750 in about 4 hours, you know. Yeah, it's okay, but I mean, y'all got to be thinking about when some of the guys are gonna say, well, man, you ain't making that, ain't no money. But you got to be thinking about where I'm at, man, right? I got this machine for a week. Everything that I can do with this machine at my house and to make money with is that takes precedent over everything else right now. So, and it's designed like that because if I'd have waited 2 more weeks to rent the machine, then I wouldn't have been able to rent it for a week. So, getting all the trenching around my house done, getting that job done yesterday for the 2700, and then getting the 750 today, it's all gravy, baby. You know, and I'm gonna go in here and make some phone calls. And if I can get more work with the Mini X tomorrow, that's what we'll do. As long as Zach can come and do some of the yards, the strategic ones that I need him to do, then that's where we need to be. So, yeah. Oh, man. Well, we got work the rest of this week. We can mow grass or whatever. So if I can't get no more, if I go in here today in my office and I can't, you know, parlay the Mini into more money, then I'll take it back tomorrow. You know, I mean, I could take it back right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna get none of my money back. So you might as well keep it for at least until you know for sure you're not gonna make no more money with it. Now, I've already done everything around my house that I've been wanting to do for years. So, yeah. Yeah. But I'm starting with Francisco, man. He's doing real good, man, and I'm real thankful to have him out here. You know, I mean, it couldn't be hardly a better situation for me, and it's a pretty good situation for him too, because, you know, he's lived here in my neighborhood the whole time, longer than me. He bought his house in like 2000. I bought mine in 2005. So, yeah, and I'm stoked to have him out here, man. I mean, this might be the guy that I've been looking for, you know, the whole time I've been in business. Really. But that's where we at, man. And I got a little bit of footage of I let Francisco run the machine for a little while over there digging, just digging out the rest of that trench I started with the big machine, and he liked that, you know, he liked it. And I'm telling him, look, dude, if you know if I got a guy that'll come to work, I'll buy one of these. If I know that I got somebody that'll come to work and that will, you know, help me, you know, make money with it. Because again, I don't see myself being an operator of the machines and that be what I do. You know, I just want to own the machine and get work for the machine and run the machine. But I don't want to be mandated to run it and me be the only one running it, because that gets well, that gets to where you're not thinking about more work. You know, your brain, my brain, I can't speak for nobody else. My brain can only handle so many things going on at one time. And though the capacity is pretty good,
2022 that.
Yep.
Hey man, I'm done, but I can't get the guy to answer the door to give me a shot.
Okay, let me call you.
Yep.
Is he there?
Short here, yeah.
Okay, let me call him. So hang tight.
Yep, no problem.
See, another thing about taking on new customers, man. They ain't answering the door for Zach to get paid, holding everything up, man.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Atkins. It's Ray, the landscaper.
Hey.
So my guys,
Hey, Ray.
we just got done cutting the grass. My guy's there. Can you give him a check?
Actually, we are not there. We are up in the mountains on a 3-day trip. Let me think a minute.
Well, no worries. Ain't nothing we can do until you get back. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll call you.
No worries. Well, what we'll do is next time we'll double up. Cause see, I don't have time. I don't have time to come down there to get the money or nothing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it to you wherever you.
Oh
are.
no, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. We'll just remember it, so the next time we cut, it'll just be 2 cuts.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
right.
Yes, sir. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Hey, Yard. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, he ain't there, dude. Man, these freaking new customers, man. He ain't gonna be there either, man. So come on, pull off, man. You're good.
All right.
I mean, that's fucked up, man.
It is. It's a long way out here, bro. And
Well, no, we're gonna be doing the yard regular. I'm not really concerned about getting the money.
Yeah,
I
you
just-
can double it next time, yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him. So
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, we're on a 3-day trip up in the mountains."
Jesus, man.
I mean, dude, he didn't tell me that shit last night.
Yeah, last night, yeah.
Last night, he didn't tell me that. I think he's got
Yeah,
some
that's
issues though.
Yeah,
He didn't remember my name. I had to tell him my name about 4 times when I was over there.
yeah.
I just hope he don't remember. I just hope he don't forget the money.
For sure, man. I mean, this one, I don't know what you're getting for it, but damn, that's a lot of grass in the backyard. I didn't
I know,
realize
I'm
that
telling
backyard was
you,
that
man.
big.
It's at least $100 yard.
A beast, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't realize that backyard was that big.
Well, yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's a big yard. But there ain't a lot of. Is it worth? Do you think it's worthy of taking 2 mowers?
No. I mean, I got it done in about an hour and 15 minutes. I mean, you can cut it down with 2 people. Yeah, I mean, just 35, 40 minutes. So
Yeah, but you can't really have 2 people over there without 2 mowers because there's not enough weed eating to justify the second person if you don't have a second mower.
Right.
So if I put somebody in the truck with you to go out there and do that one, that would not be the best way to do it because you can only haul 1 mower.
Right.
Because there's not enough weed eating to justify. I mean, whoever's weed eating would be just waiting on you to get done mowing.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's
And there's no push mowing or nothing.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
So, that's the first cut. The second cut, so we'll shake it up some and maybe try it with 2 mowers. But it took us a long time with 2 mowers. See ya.
I know, but like, yeah, I mean, we need that patch in the back too. But I mean, I was fucking on point with bleeding today, man. Like, I'm fucking bleeding like crazy.
So you got all the checks, the 2 checks?
Yeah, I got those 2 checks. Yep.
All right. So yeah. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all, man. I ain't got no more to get. Y'all know what it is, man? It's damn Sammy time. Tuesday. Peace out, man.